So have you been in the glass aisle at Dollar Tree? Because if you haven't, you can go there and find these adorable mason jars. They come in a smaller size and a larger size. I brought home several of them, and I'm going to show you these beautiful Spring and Valentine's Day crafts you can do at home today. We're going to start with a larger one, remove the sticker, and we're going to give it a quick dusting scrub. They get a little dusty sitting on the shelf sometimes, so just wipe them well. I'm going to remove the cap from it. We're going to put that to the side because we're not going to need it. I'm going to give it a couple of coats of this beautiful pink tone chalk paint by Rust-Oleum. I love, love, love this pink. It's very soft and neutral and is one of my favorites. I give it a couple of coats. I was not looking for perfection. While that's dry, I'm going to take these two craft papers. They have different designs, but they complement each other really nicely. I cut off a square and I am going to cut off about a half an inch from each side, and I'm literally just going to tear it. I want to see that torn look on the edges. So I'm going to do that on all sides. I'm going to cut off another square from the other design, and this time we're just going to lightly fold it without causing a crease, and then we're going to cut off the shape of a heart. So just use your scissors and just cut it a half heart, and then you're going to have a full heart. Once you open it up, it's nicely and even. We're going to attach this to the front of the piece of paper, and we're going to do it using some double-sided tape. I get these tape at Amazon, and I do have it in my Amazon store, which is linked down below if you're interested. I'm going to damp a little bit of this towel, and I'm just going to wet distress the jar. You don't have to do this if you do not like the distress look. I wanted to give it a little bit of a worn and torn style, so I'm just going to start rubbing some of the paint off here and there, and then we are going to take my crocodile. If you do not have a crocodile, you can use a hole puncher, but crocodiles are on Amazon, and I do have it on my Amazon store as well. I'm going to poke two holes just like that, just so that they can hang like this, and the heart is going to be in a tilted motion. I'm going to take some jute string and wrap it around the jar right on top on the thread, and then I'm going to thread the jute string each end through each hole and make a very simple bow in the front. And then once you have the bow in the size you want, just cut off the excess string from the bottom. Now we are going to take these tiny little flowers and just hot glue them right there in the center, keeping it simple, keeping it very feminine. I love this style, such a relaxed style. This hydrangea is gorgeous. It's from Walmart. I don't remember the price, but I love, love, love the colors, and I think it complements the entire design very nicely. Boy, is this a very beautiful, romantic Valentine's Day craft. What do you think of it? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree mason jar craft, we're going to take another one of the larger ones, and we're going to remove the cap. We are going to again dust it, again just to remove any dust, and then we are going to take this beautiful wrapping paper. Now this one is from Home Goods. I found this in clearance at the end of the Valentine's Day season. Originally it was $2.99 and I got it for 50% off. Great deal. The quality of this paper is amazing. I cut off a piece that it's about maybe 8 inches wide, and I'm just going to roll it in the opposite direction so that it removes that curve that it had. Then I'm going to tear some pieces from the sides where, again, we're looking for that torn look. And I'm going to do that to the top and the bottom until I have a size that fits my jar. So just keep looking and measuring and tearing until you have the size that you need. If you do not like the torn look, don't do it. Just cut it. It is okay. Now, once I had a size that fits, I'm going to take some drop cloth and I'm going to cut off a piece. Now, drop cloth, if you tear it, it leaves this frayed, torn look that I love. So I'm just going to keep tearing until I have a size that fits inside of the wrapping paper, but you can still see some of the design in the back. So once I have that, we are going to wrap everything around the mason jar. To attach the wrapping paper, I'm going to use some of that double-sided tape, and we're going to wrap it around and then just fold it. That way it'll attach nicely. Then we are going to attach the drop cloth, but this time we're going to do it using hot glue. So we're going to start where the seam of the wrapping paper is and wrap it around the jar, making sure that it's centered to the wrapping paper. Doesn't that already look so beautiful? Now you can leave it as is, but I decided to add some jute string, so I'm just going to cut off a piece that's long enough to go around the jar, maybe 3 or 4 times, give or take. I'm going to do that, and then we're going to tie it in a very simple bow again in the front of the jar. So just make sure that you size the bow whatever size you want. Now I'm going to bring in that piece of craft paper that we used earlier in my hard hole puncher. I get these on Amazon. They come in a pack, and it is in my Amazon store with different shapes, and you just want to use it as a hole puncher. And then once you cut out the design, it is on the bottom. You open it up and you have a cute little heart sign. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love this. And it comes with different shapes, so it is linked below. We're going to hot glue it right to the center of the bow. And then we're going to bring in these hearts. These are felt sticker hearts that you can find at Dollar Tree. And for this one, we're going to use a small pink one because they come in different sizes and colors. Remove the back and place it at a tilted angle right in front of that other heart. Look how cute that looks. And it really complements the wrapping paper nicely. These beautiful vibrant flowers are from Dollar Tree. We're going to cut off the stem. We're going to place them right inside. And this other one that I don't know where it came from, but it looks pretty. But look how gorgeous this is. Again, the simplicity, so romantic, so feminine. Love, love, love this piece. What do you think of this one? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree mason jar DIY craft, I'm going to take a piece of cardboard. It could be any cardboard. I'm going to freehand a heart. Now, I made sure that this heart fits inside of my mason jar, okay? Keep that in mind. And I'm using a smaller mason jar. Once I have it cut, I use my blade knife. I'm just going to wrap it around with some white yarn. You can use any yarn, any color design you want, but I'm going to use white, and I'm just going to keep wrapping it around, making sure that I'm pulling and tugging so it's not going to fall off on me. Hot glue the end, cut off the excess. Now I'm going to take another one of those felt hearts. I'm going to take the larger size. I'm going to trace it and cut it because I want 3 hearts. I want a larger one, a medium, and a small one. So for this medium one, we are going to cut it off with my scissors, and then we're going to remove the sticker portion and place it right in the front. Now I see some of the white, so we're going to trim that off and make sure that it looks nice and clean. We're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to use a pink heart again in the smaller size, put it on the cardboard, and then we're just going to cut off the excess. Now I'm going to take some foam from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut off a piece that will fit right inside the lid of the jar, and we're going to hot glue it right in on it. That way it's going to hold, and it's going to hold everything in place, really. Now we're going to take this skewer stick, and we are going to hot glue it inside each heart. Now for the bigger one, we're just going to place it right inside, and then we're going to hot glue it onto the foam. For the 2 other ones, we're going to hot glue it to the back, and then add another sticker to hold it in place. This craft is taking shape, and now we're going to cover that foam up using some reindeer moss from Dollar Tree. You can hot glue it in place, or you can just place it in there. It's okay. We're going to remove the sticker from the jar, and then we're going to just snug everything in there very carefully and just tighten the jar onto the lid. And now we're going to bring in this beautiful buffalo check red and white ribbon from Dollar Tree. We're going to fold it in 3, and we're going to wrap it around the lid. I didn't like the golden tone. I feel like it didn't look right. So we're just going to wrap it and hide it, cut off the excess, and secure it with some hot glue. We're going to take some greenery, and we're going to hot glue 2 pieces to the front of the jar, right there where the ribbon is. And then we're going to add 1 more heart. These are wooden stickers, actually, and they have beautiful colors and designs. We're going to take a small red one, and we're going to hot glue it right there in the center. And that's it. What a beautiful and easy craft you can make. You can make this with friends, with your kiddos, grandkids. Love the style, and you can choose any color combination you want. Let me know what you think of this one. For the next Dollar Tree mason jar DIY craft, I'm going to take one of these smaller doilies that come in a heart shape. I saw these and I grabbed a few from each size and each color. I'm also going to use these hearts. They are not stickers. They are more like a cardboard, but they are beautiful. I'm going to take a small one, and I'm going to spray the back with some adhesive spray and place it right on top of the white heart doily. How cute. All right. You remember these wooden love pieces? Well, they also have these XO ones. And I'm a little bit obsessed with these. I ran out of the love ones, so we're going to use these XO. We're going to hot glue it in a tilted position right in front of the heart, just like that. This is a thrifted mason jar that I got at the thrift store. We're going to use the back of it because the front has that mason jar style and texture. And we're going to hot glue the heart right on there. And this is another one we're going to keep very simple. I am going to cover the thread on the top with some white jute string. Just wrap it around until it's covered. Make a very simple knot. Cut off the excess on the back. And we're going to keep it simple, my friends. I'm just going to add greenery to this one. But I tell you what, if you put some roses, some red roses on this mason jar, that will be stunning. Let me know what you think. I have another video here with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.